Hi my loves, thank you so much for visiting my channel. I really hope that everything is well. Today is August 18th and this is a channel message. I'm gonna start with a bit of a story time. You guys, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share. If you are new to the channel, my name is Tori. Welcome, and if you are new, thank you so much for the continued love and support. All information for bookings and donations is in the description box below. And I'm sorry, I almost feel like I'm rushing, and it lets me know that this is a message that someone really needs to hear. It almost seems a bit urgent. So those of you who have been following the channel, you know, for a few weeks now, I've been getting a lot of channel messages. So first of all, the message that I'm getting for you today is it's a setup. It's a setup. I'm hearing it's a setup and chain reaction. It's a setup. So you guys, if you have been following the channel, or even if you knew, you can go back and, last week I was posting messages about this person, someone coming around your house. This could be a male, this could be a female, it could be anybody, but there's this energy of people coming around. You guys, in the collective lately, there has been this terrible spirit of confusion. A lot of people are unaware of who to trust. You also will notice lately that the veil is gone. You're seeing people for exactly who they are. I just posted a video the other day, and I was speaking of how a lot of people who you deal with, they are not the same anymore. Like, people are picking sides. People are choosing to sell their souls and go to the darkness. Now, I'm going to tell you just about a few things that I've noticed myself. Now, I stay in the house a lot. I mean, I truly am a hermit. I stay in the house a lot. And a lot of peculiar things have been happening, but because I am an empath, a psychic, intuitive, a medium, I can sense and see things, and it makes me a bit paranoid at times, but it's not happening to me. It's happening to those around me, or possibly to you guys. So if you look on my community board, I shared a few days ago the story where, I channeled that message of the 3 kings and 666. And then there was a person in Illinois, that there was a lady, and literally she was bombarded at her front door, walking into her house, by 3 guys. They just, tried to break in on her. So I don't watch the news. Okay. I don't watch the news. It gives me anxiety. But the other day, I just so happened to see an article on social media, and then there was a news video that played afterwards, and what I saw was a woman shot and killed. Someone shot at this woman 50 times in Houston. She was 31 years old. This was just like a day or two ago, in her garage. She was leaving her job, which was, I guess, like a nightclub. She got home and she was shot and killed. Now, and you guys, everything that I say, obviously, you're waiting for the reading, but these channel messages and stories, they can help some people, because a lot of us, we tend to get many different warnings and downloads. When you're really in alignment with the universe, oftentimes you'll get a lot of warnings before certain things happen. You just need to be able to truly tap in and pay attention. So for myself, for those of you especially who've been on the channel, you know how I told you guys I went to Walmart really late. This was probably almost a month ago, and it was almost like a guide was standing there telling me to be very careful. Well, I was leaving my house a few days ago, and I noticed that there was a car blocked in, like pretty much blocking my garage, where I live. And it's, in my condo, it's like we all have our own individual garages, but it was like someone was blocking my garage, and I could barely get out. And for some reason, something said, make sure everything is locked. I stopped what I was doing. I pulled back into the garage. I came in the house. I made sure that everything was locked up. Made me very uneasy. So I went to a store, and I was driving down the street, and I saw 7777 on a license plate. And then all of the buildings, the address number on all the buildings started with 1222. It was like 12, 227, 12225 or whatever. So this car pulls up next to me in the parking lot, and this guy, the first thing I noticed on his sticker on his car is 1222. Now, I hadn't been out of my house in over 2 weeks. And for some reason, I felt the intensity of this energy. So the guy comes, and I walk in the store, and somebody approaches me. Hey, how you doing? He asks, are you single? Are you married? Do you have a boyfriend? Do you have a girlfriend? He tells me that his name is the same as mine. It's 111 on my clock right now. But it's spelled a different way. And I'm thinking to myself, interesting. But it was just something very weird. So me and this guy, we exchanged numbers. And I kid you not, in the time I was in the store, I didn't respond. He sent me a text like, hey, I got your number. He sent me a text. And I didn't respond. And then when he called, he said, well, did I say something wrong? And I was thinking to myself, whoa, like, to me, this automatically somebody controlling, obsessive, whatever. Because I don't have to respond to you. I don't have to call or text you back or anything. I just met you. So we're on the phone, and I'm like, well, I'm still in the store. And this guy, when I tell you it was like an interrogation, he was like, well, how old are you? What's your name? Where are you from? Where did you move from? Well, what about your mom? What about your dad? And then let me tell you what was so funny, you guys. He asked me, well, do you have any pets? Instantly. For me, conversation over. Because I'm like, what the hell? Like, are you the feds? I mean, are you planning to enter my home? Like, why do you need to know these things? I mean, I couldn't ask this person anything. To me, conversation over. I'll never talk to this person again. For some of you though, and it goes back to that same energy that I was picking up last week. And I don't know why, but this is especially for a lot of women. You need to be very discerning, you guys, because there's almost this energy going around where it's like these entities are trying to like capture people or sacrifice people, or I don't know. It's almost like demons are looking for bodies to hop inside of or to just take. That's like what I'm saying. So another situation, there was a young lady who did my hair. Those of you who've been following the show, I'm fairly new to the city where I live. Was referred to a lady to do my hair. She came to my house. Now, I bought some pineapples. This was over a while ago. And I can remember telling my friend that ever since this person did my hair, because she came to my home to do my hair, I'm like, I feel like these gnats have been coming around. Gnats are very annoying to me. Gnats speak of something dirty, maybe even evil. In fact, there's one flying around right now. So this lady was supposed to come and do my hair today, and she had an issue with my friend who referred her to me. She was supposed to do her hair yesterday. Well, this lady has a lot of just issues happening around her in her life. Legal troubles. She has a daughter who has a stalker, a lot of just stalking, obsessive energy. And, today I was thinking to myself, how strange is that to happen? But what Spirit told me so clearly is, choose your battles wisely. I was upset that she decided not to do my hair. I have appointments today. I was planning to have my hair done, take photos and other things. And a lot of times we will move forward with the situation, right? Because of time, because of finances, or whatever the case may be, just, lack of awareness or whatever. But this is why I tell you guys all the time, be still. Because let me tell you, the last time this person came to my home, there was a guy in her car. Now, she came to braid my hair. There was a guy in her car the entire time. She told me how someone had vandalized, some of her property and all kinds of stuff. And something told me today because she asked me, do you want me to still come, or I can just cancel and give you your money back? And I politely said, you can just give me my money back. Let me tell you why this is so important though, you guys. There's a gnat just flew around me. I'm about to just cleanse my whole house. It's very true when they say rejection can be protection. Sometimes it's not the person directly around you. A lot of these people, you guys, they don't realize the energy that they carry. And when you are a person of light, you will attract the good, bad, and the ugly. But right now, you guys, we are truly in spiritual warfare. You have to be very, very cautious about who you allow in your space and in your home. When I get done with readings today, spiritual cleansing is so important, because I've seen so many things happening recently. The emails that I'm getting, people are being attacked. And it's especially a lot of women. And I think that it's because some people are always so focused on so many different things that we fail to pay attention. Like the guy that approached me in the store. You guys, I've been single for a really long time. Really long time. And yeah, I would like to date. It was totally outside of the box. That was probably the first person that I've given my number to in months, to be honest. But something was not right about that person. And I let it go. Because what if there was someone who literally was trying to watch me, setting me up, and then I'm getting these messages, and I'm seeing literally people are sending me articles and, hey, did you see this in the news? Stuff that I'm predicting in these readings is happening. But I'll never sit here and think that it can't happen to me. So my message to you guys is be careful, be vigilant, be alert. Stop thinking that just because you know somebody that these people can't switch and change. I had a channel message about that maybe a week ago. It's your friends, your family, y'all. There are really, really just bad, dark energies and entities that are taking over people's bodies. You see them in the physical, in the flesh. That's not that person in their body. And right now, for those who, like I said, are of the light, who are really trying to walk the straight and narrow, you're being tested constantly. I am being tested constantly. Y'all, when I tell you, I cannot tell, and for those of you especially who work in healing work, a lot of us, we do so much off the camera. A lot of people aren't even on the camera. I cook for the homeless. Not long ago, I saw a guy, how when you're driving down the street and you notice a person, you're about to, exit to get onto the freeway. This guy was there, and the light changed, so I couldn't give him anything, but I made eye contact. I literally got on the interstate, drove to the next exit, got off the exit, and went back to that stoplight just to give that man money. I looked that man in his eyes. I knew he needed something. So I don't have a problem with helping anybody, but I have never received so many requests for free readings. And when people come to me for free readings, you guys, I know who needs them, and I know the people who are dark, demonic forces literally just trying to somehow, like, people want to tap into my energy. And it's like, it's not for a lot of people, it is a game. But the way people are trying to cloak themselves and mask themselves, if you are not praying, meditating, protecting yourself, you will get caught. It's a setup. I'm telling you, a lot of you guys are being set up. Choose your battles wisely. You have people on your job trying to set you up to lose your job. You have people who are coming to your house, and it may not be them, but it's their friend that they bring with them that's watching your house. A lot of you who are serial daters, you're picking up all these different energies from these different people, and you don't know them. Y'all, it's people out here who really are obsessive. They really are stalkers. I'm telling you, I could not believe it. That article that I saw, and it just, like I never watched the news, so it was meant for me to see it. 31-year-old woman pulls into her garage. Someone fires. He shot her 50 times. It was like some kind of machine gun or something. And it says she worked at a gentleman's club. So I'm thinking to myself, most likely this is a person that a woman has said she does not want to deal with him or whatever. Follow her home. This woman had a child. Can you imagine? And then all the people in the neighborhood to hear 50 gunshots just fire off at some. This is extreme hatred. The impulsiveness. The lack of any type of conscience. Y'all need to be careful. And, you know, it's not to get on here and make people afraid. It's just be aware. That's what I tell you. Know, there were some people on my channel last week who were, you know, oh, your messages are getting very dark. You know, it's not always about fucking love and light and rainbows and lollipops. In fact, usually it's not. When it comes to healing and keeping people safe from these demonic forces that are here, I thank God every day that I'm able to see the things that I can see. Because I am a part of the collective. Like, there's been several weird things that have been happening to me lately. Several. I just so happen to try to pay attention and to tap in. I've been getting random phone numbers on my cell phones lately. And then I look and I see, oh, well, T-Mobile has been hacked. All of these things are affecting all of us, but it's all about how well connected you are with your higher self and just source, period. Because there's so much that's just going over people's heads. That person that you keep giving the benefit of the doubt, that's the person who will hurt you. And like I said, a lot of people are making decisions because you feel like, oh, I don't have time. For those of you, if you're running out of your house in a rush, in a hurry, make sure your doors are locked. Make sure you're calling your friends and your family. Make sure people know where you are. Some of y'all need to just sit your ass down, to be honest, because you're doing too much. You're doing so much that you're not paying attention to what's right there in front of you. Like the things that I can recall right now, that's not even half of it. I'm telling you, I specifically can remember ever since that woman came, because that's like the only person that has ever been in my house since I've moved here, other than people delivering furniture. That is the only person that has ever been in my house. And I have had a problem with gnats now for over a month. There's no food. There is no fruit. My house is extremely clean. There's never any trash. I'm like, what is this? Look up the meaning even of gnats. Flies, gnats. You just never know what kind of spirits or entities or whatever are attaching itself to you, or could be attached even to where you are. Your dwelling, your home, your space. It's a setup, y'all. I'm telling you, a lot of people now are being set up. All of these messages that I've been channeling lately, they all seem to be very related. I'm getting so many emails about people like, oh my gosh, that's my story. I'm going through that for sure. So like I said, for the people who come on my channel, they say, oh, you're just dark. Just stay off my channel. And when we see you on the news, hey, my condolences to you and your family, because the people who refuse to see are the ones that's getting caught up. I had another message earlier about free, something about free stuff. Y'all be careful of getting baited in with free things, free services. There's just a lot of traps. People are getting baited in. There's traps. You're getting set up, and it's like a chain reaction. You know, people, they send you one place and then you find yourself going to a different place. And if something does not feel right, don't move forward with it. People who offer services, be careful of the people who are begging you for services and they want things for free. Some of these people are just trying to get around you. Some of you have people who are doing spell work and magic, and they're sending other people to you to hurt you. So be careful of that. You know, I've heard of readers, a lot of people, even as readers, we don't have to do a reading for you. It's an energy exchange. Look here at the bottom of the deck, the Empress. I'm telling y'all, there is certainly an attack on a lot of the feminines out here, the divine feminines. The ones who are here to manifest, to provide the love, the light, who are on their divine mission. They know their life purpose and are fully in alignment. It has been very, very difficult. And many are about to receive justice. But there's a lot of people conspiring against you at the same time. And I'm telling you, you have to be mindful. This is not easy. It's not easy to carry gifts. It's not easy carrying the light. Like I say, being a seer, it's a gift and a curse. None of this is easy. And a lot of people now are about to finally have their justice. Wish fulfillment, abundance, whatever it is that you want. Oh, trust me, it's getting more and more difficult. The closer that you get to receiving justice, it's getting harder. It's getting harder to recognize the demons and the devils in disguise. I've been telling y'all that for weeks. It's the person that's right there around you. Or it's the person from 20 years ago that you haven't thought anything about. If you watch my daily reading from yesterday, some of you are receiving dreams that are revealing so much to you. But if you sit around and you constantly take your time being invested in things that don't matter, some of y'all need to be trying to sit down and interpret these dreams. You can look up dream dictionaries online and figure out what some of your dreams are telling you. I've been seeing all kinds of like past life stuff from my childhood. Everybody has that, even an ex that they just push into the back of their mind. You have no idea that person right now could be the person that's sending you all kind of magic. You think it's one person and it's not. That's the biggest thing here is everything isn't as it seems. And a lot of people are missing pieces to the puzzle, not realizing it. But if you keep your mind consumed with all the wrong stuff, I'm telling you, it'll cost you. keep saying to people, I'm divinely protected. Nothing can hurt me. Nothing can hurt me. No. That's not true. Certain things that are sent to destroy you and to kill you, it may not kill you, but it can still hurt you. That statement to me, it really just aggravates me, because it's like, don't be naive. Things can absolutely happen to you. In fact, they are happening to you. Your guides are just protecting you. But the moment that you slack up, you drop your guard, you'll notice a lot of things will start to happen to you. I'm noticing myself. I'm just like, I'm going to have to up my protection, because it's too many things lately that are triggering me. And you can't live in hermit mode, but those of you who are really tapped in, I'm sure you've noticed everywhere you go, it's like you're looking at people and you can just about see the demon on their faces. It's not hidden anymore. Those veils that were once there, you guys, these portals are open. The veils are gone. You're going to start seeing more and more. And a lot of y'all are looking for this big boogeyman to come out. And it's not. That's not what it looks like. It's that person that you hang out with. It's that family member. You can look at some of these people in their eyes and you can see that their soul that you remember, it's not there anymore. Y'all better pay attention. Look, 3 of Swords. What did I say? That justice. All of the heartache, the pain, the despair, everything that you've had to go through, carrying this is almost over. You're just about at a time in your life where you can celebrate things. And look, what do you have? A bunch of people conspiring against you. 5 of Wands. Conflict, chaos, people competing. What's that term? People gang stalking, watching you. People are ganging up to do spell work on you. And for some of you, you have multiple people doing spell work on you. They're not even connected. It's just, that's what I'm saying. If you don't know who is doing this, or if you're giving everybody benefit of the doubt, some of y'all are out here and you saying, well, I'm protecting myself from Jimmy, and the whole time it's Bob. This spirit of confusion is heavy. These psychic attacks are heavy. People are wearing masks. They're cloaking themselves. If something tells you, I probably shouldn't talk to that person, listen. Because what I see is everybody is constantly, well, maybe it's not this, or maybe it's that. Listen, those maybes and mights is going to get a lot of people hurt. Well, he might do this. She might do that. Well, I mean, maybe it's not really like that. Maybe they didn't mean it. Okay. All right. You got to be careful. 9 of Swords. Some people, they don't sleep. Some of you can barely get any rest. Because so many people are trying to attack you, or come around you, or watch you. Some people may be in the public eye. And I'm not just talking about people in the tarot world. No, you could do anything. You could be the receptionist at an office that somebody visits all the time, and for whatever reason, they just don't like you. Look, the Tower and the Ace of Pentacles. I feel like there's about to be a major breakthrough for a lot of people in their finances, their career, their stability. There's a new beginning that's being handed to a lot of people. Look here, you have the Ace of Wands. Things are about to shift and change quickly. But just as this Tower is happening for you, you have people who feel that because they no longer can control you, or they don't have access to you, or they don't, they don't have access to your energy. Their world is being torn down. People's worlds are being torn down simply because they no longer have access to you. You guys, some of these people have been very dark, and without your energy to feed on, they cannot survive. That's why I talk to y'all even about these twin flames. A lot of y'all are dealing with narcissistic sociopaths, psychopaths, and demons, calling that person your twin flame. That person is going to always come back to you and be around you, but because without your light and the light of 20 other men or women, they cannot survive. It's just like a vampire. It's a parasitic type of love. They need your energy to survive. Bloodthirsty vampires, demons, y'all. And then some of you, you're elevating so much now that it's like they're dying to get that energy. Do you know how powerful these low vibrational people are when they can get the light that you have? For those of you who you're praying, meditating, fasting on your divine path and journey, they can knock you off your journey and get your energy. It's a setup. They want your energy. They are devastated because half of the stuff that they're doing, 8 of Pentacles here. I'm sorry, wrong card. That's a 7 of Cups. They're running out of ideas. 7 of Cups, 4 of Cups. These people are running out of ideas. They don't know what to do. They're desperate now. They don't know what to do. Like, everything that they think of to try to knock you down is not working. And a lot of these people, like, they're losing. You may be going from rags to riches. They're losing all of their riches. They need to start over, but to start over, do whatever they need to do, they need you. And y'all, this doesn't have to even be, like I said, this doesn't have to be somebody that you know. For some people, you carry a light within you that even strangers can pick up on it. Like I said, that person that I saw in the store, I was just like, oh no, instantly blocked. Because my spirit told me, it's a setup. You shouldn't trust a person like this. You asking me too many questions. This isn't a conversation, it's an interrogation. I mean, come on, a person that you just met asking you, do you have pets? My first mind was, maybe I'm tripping. Yeah, that's my first mind. But instantly, Spirit was like, no. Because right before I walked into that store, I noticed how uneasy I felt leaving my house. That was for a reason. That was to alert me. Everything in them, I felt that person's energy while he was still in his car beside me. That was to alert me. You need to be careful. Because if you give this person too much information about you, this may be a person that you see again, but not for the right reasons. But I know everyone is not tapped in and tuned in with their own emotions that way. Which is why I'm encouraging you. Be careful. Be safe. Beware. It's people out here, y'all, they walking around, they like just want to get their hands on you. Any way they can. Whether you're going to the mall, to a comedy show, a concert, wherever you're going. Target. Beware, and it doesn't even have to be a person of the opposite sex. It's these, and that's the reason why I shared these different stories with you. Because it doesn't matter the sex. It doesn't matter what service it is. None of that matters. I keep telling you guys in the readers, don't worry about the sex. Don't worry about the person. Pay attention to the energy. Something today told me, because for a minute I was going to let this person come, and then something said, you know what? You've had gnats in your house since that person came to your house. It's one flying around in here right now. Something told me, don't let that person come to your house. Because she just had a situation, like a whole argument with my friend. That person does not need to come in my house in that energy. Plus, this person has legal issues and everything else. You never know who may come in your house with bad energy or who may try to retaliate against you. You just don't know. But now is the time to be extra careful. Don't take chances with certain people. Spirit, tell me what's coming for this Empress. I want to know what is it that's coming for these divine beings that's got everybody so mad. Look, you're a target. You see here the Two of Swords and this Nine of Wands, but look at what you see here, the Sun. I said, what's coming for this Empress? The Sun. Everything that you're birthing right now, everything that you're carrying right now, these seeds, it's about to come into fruition. And what are these? Look at these cards. You're a target. That's what I'm saying. For some of you, you feel like you're going crazy. Like this person in this picture, you feel like you're going crazy. You feel like you can't trust anybody. Nine of Wands, you're the wounded warrior. You've been going through hell. Yeah, you have been. First card that came out after you have been. This is all a part of it. I'll never say, oh, this is your final test. Oh, but this is a big one. In fact, I've been saying lately, this is not a drill. This is no. You are literally being prepared. You've been initiated like this. This is real life. You thought that you had a drill or a test before. Like, no. This is real life that you're experiencing right now. Like I said, the portals are open. The veils are gone. And you're going to see more stuff soon. If I'm not mistaken, it's a full moon coming up in Aquarius. That means that this year we're having 2 full moons in Aquarius. We've been talking about the age of Aquarius since last year. Everything is being revealed. The truth is coming out about everything. You can't sit there and say that you don't know the truth. A lot of you just refuse to accept the truth. You have to protect your seeds and your baby. Whatever it is. Because everybody wants it. You're being set up. I have never, ever had gnats. I just was like, and for me, I look up the spiritual meaning of practically everything. And it's been happening just the last few weeks. Now, I had a pineapple, but that was a long time ago. These aren't fruitful. These are like little gnats just fine. And I'm like, it's something dirty, something nasty. Gnats constantly make you aware of their presence. Be aware. Be vigilant. It's people on the outside looking. People that you've left behind, they're on the outside looking in. I don't know why, like, these cards are just telling a whole story. Ace of Cups. Because you have a brand new, emotionally satisfying and abundant beginning. It's here. Look. The Empress and the Sun. It's all here. Everything that you ever wanted. People now who are starving of your energy. People now who you no longer will help financially. The people who you will no longer have sex with. The people who they just no longer can use you. You see who your true friends are now, because you'll notice that if you're not of benefit to them, they're not around. You're seeing all of the betrayals, right? You see exactly who stabbed you in the back and who will leave you for dead. And it's not over. People, I'm telling you, people are literally in a rage. And what a lot of you are going to have to realize, like I've been saying, is that everything isn't as it seems. Even when you pay attention to your dreams, some things you tend to think are happening here in the 3D, and it's not. It's spiritually happening. Some of these fights, you don't see them here every day around you, but spiritually, you're fighting someone. You know, as someone like with mediumship abilities, you will sense energies around you. You don't always have to see them, but you sense when they're there, the good ones and the bad ones. I mean, it's the same thing. Everybody has psychic gifts. It's just a matter of if you want to take the time to develop them or not. But a lot of you, you're having dreams. Your spirit guides, angels, and ancestors are trying to tell you about stuff that could have happened in a past life or things in your past. Some of you, certain things have gotten connected to you based on an interaction with someone. That energy is still there. Just reminding me too, the full moon. It's a good time probably to do some cleansing. And as I say that, the Eight of Pentacles is here. And if you see in this particular deck, this person is like conjuring up something. You need to be working here to try to protect yourself so that you can move away from whatever type of stuff is being done to perhaps hurt you, harm you, to deceive you. I'm telling you, a lot of y'all are being set up. And it could be in the smallest way, or it could be on a larger scale. You just need to be careful of these energy exchanges, especially for those of you women. Because I don't know what exactly is happening right now, but it seems like women especially are being attacked, especially when it comes to dating and sex and stuff like that. And it's because so many of the women, the feminines right now, are getting close to these new beginnings. People are finally getting close to being with their divine counterparts. You have everything coming out to try and attack you and to ruin you now. I just saw the Six of Wands. I feel like you will have victory and success, but listen, look, it comes with a price. You have to slay something in order for this next door to open. And a lot of you, like I said, for some of you, this has everything to do with some kind of partnership, whether it be romantic or professional, business partnership. For some of you, it could be both. 1:44 p.m. right now. Makes you think of like the 144,000, the chosen ones. Some of you, literally, you are about to, like I said, really meet your person. Really step fully into your destiny. Some of you, you're fully aligned. You've been initiated. But there's also like death. People are wishing death on you. People are trying to close doors for you. You're going to have to be strong enough to fight this. To shut the doors on the things that are trying to hurt you or to harm you. So that you're able to actually have good friendships, relationships, partnerships. Yeah, look at this. I can't. The Emperor. For some of you, again, a lot of this, y'all, is, I hate to make it about love, because even when it comes to I feel honestly, even when it comes to some like twin flame soulmate connections, it really is not about love. It's about the mission and the purpose. But for some of you, a big situation here, a big reason why you're fighting all of this stuff, honestly, it's because you are finally about to have this. You got the Emperor, the Empress, the Sun, and the Two of Cups. A lot of you, every last bit of this is happening because you and someone are about to come together and literally change the world and possibly have kids that are going to change the world. Somebody does not want you to actually work with your person, your partner. And, you know, for those of you who say, well, it's not romantic. It does not have to be. Maybe it's not romantic. It could be a business partnership. But somebody wants you to stop. Someone wants you to rest. Someone wants you to be confused. Someone is wishing bad health on you. For some of you, you know, as you people like the karmic, it could be the karmics. But I'm gonna tell you something else that's being revealed to me, you guys, in dreams, because the more that I tap into past life stuff, do y'all realize that sometimes, like your I don't know, lately I've been just seeing more about like karmic families. Do y'all realize sometimes that like your parents can actually be a karmic in your life? I mean, like a real karmic. Like your parents or one of your siblings, a best friend. You know, I think that our idea of how we identify family, you know, it's very different. It's just like time and everything else. How we see things here in the 3D is very different from how things are in the 5D. Do y'all realize that sometimes like your people in your life, friends and family who have been around your entire lives, like in a past life, they were your biggest enemy? You notice those certain people, it could be family member, friend, every single time you're about to do something major in your life, all of a sudden they start acting crazy with you. That's what I'm saying. A lot of y'all, you don't see who the actual culprit is in your life because you haven't expanded your mind enough to see beyond a lot of the just 3D constraints and just ways of thinking. Some of you, it's your parents, your grandparents, their favorite aunt or uncle, that cousin that you hang out with all the time. Because I get the sense that for a lot of you, these are people, for some of you, they're close to you. They know you. They know your rhythms, your cycles, your patterns in life. And every single time you're about to get close, they come in to attack you. Like I said, for a lot of you, you've been fighting a long time, carrying a lot of burdens, and you've been somebody's target for a very long time. But because you keep overcoming whatever people are throwing at you, and they see this brand new opportunity, this brand new beginning coming, Ace of Wands is out here. The Emperor is out here. The Empress. The Sun. The Ace of Cups. The Two of Cups. These people who try to leave you out in the cold, hurt you, leave you for dead. They're sending people to your house, doing spell work on you. Some people, they're doing spell work on your house, trying to make you crazy or think you crazy anyway. It's not working. Justice is being served. The Tower. Things are being done. There's upheavals happening, shifts and changes. These darker energies and entities, they don't understand exactly what's happening, so now they're fighting with all their might. And trust me, they are crafty. They are smart. And a lot of them are winning. You'll never hear me say on my channel, oh, the dark side, you know, how can I say this? People of the light are not undefeated. Everybody makes mistakes. I think that I would be really just, I would be very narrow-minded and naive to think that just because you are a being of light that you won't experience any type of heartbreak, that you can't get caught up in the crossfire of these things. People are sacrificed all the time. Good people. In fact, it's the good people who are sacrificed. Look around. You see it happen all the time. There's an attack on people who are doing well, who know that they are destined for greatness. I haven't seen an attack like this. I mean, I'm not that old, but I mean, I've been tapped into spiritual for a long time. What we see happening right now, what really hurts the most is the fact that it's going to get worse. Much worse. You haven't, this hasn't even, like, what do people say tip the iceberg or something that's really about to just be unleashed. Whoever the karmic people are, again, don't pay attention to the person, it's the energy. A karmic can be anybody. For those of you who keep talking about these twin flames, you better make sure it's your twin flame that you're dealing with and not a false twin flame that wants to sacrifice you, hurt you, so that they can give their energy and keep, creating hell on earth with their dark karmic person, because that's happening too. Some of y'all have these false twins that literally are sending all kinds of stuff your way to hurt you, because they know that you're about to soon discover who your true person is. Or they're simply, or it could be your real twin, but because they chose the dark and you chose the light, and you're choosing to move away from that soul tie with them, they're pissed off, and now they are doing everything to hurt you and to destroy you. Thieves don't rob empty houses. A lot of you are full of love, light, wisdom, strength, and so much more. And people literally are trying to kill, steal, and destroy you. Sacrifice you. And they're coming in with love offers. They're coming in with the sweet messages. That's how they're cloaking themselves. These people, they may live at a distance. You're meeting them traveling or just being out. When you're on your path, be careful too being places alone. These people are here to confuse you. And if you're not careful, you will experience great loss and regrets. So I would recommend that you try to stay as grounded as you possibly can. So that you can actually have this new beginning. The Hermit card. Some of y'all, like I said, you're doing too much and you need to stop. Or at least slow down and tune into yourself. It's stuff happening all around you. Even me, I was like, maybe I should start watching the news. Like, I know it causes a bit of anxiety, but I can, decipher and discern. But every now and then you need a bit of a reality check to know outside of your bubble, it's a lot of stuff happening. Because I feel the energies myself, but because I never watch news, I'm a hermit, don't really have a lot of friends or talk to. Worldly events, I couldn't tell you anything about them. I don't know. I don't concern myself with that. But every now and then I say, maybe I need to check in. I didn't know that the outside world was going so crazy like this. I don't know, you guys. I know that I did a lot of talking, a lot of sharing, but I feel like these stories and messages, it makes it easier for some of you guys to kind of connect. Look at here. Knight of Pentacles, Three of Wands, the Lovers, and the King of Cups. And you see this King of Cups, he's watching, he's looking. Some of y'all, like I said, you got a person, could possibly be at a distance or whatever. I feel like some of these people, they are sending people towards you with offers to throw you off of your path because you've made a choice in love. The Lovers and the King of Cups here. Somebody is watching some of y'all. Like this person is really watching you because they know that you're going to have wish fulfillment. And they know that things in your life are happening quickly. Rewards, success, recognition. Somebody's biggest nightmare in life is to see you happy with somebody else. Or by yourself, and you be rich or whatever. Look at this. I didn't even try. The Devil, King of Wands. Somebody who is completely obsessed with you. Like I said, what did I say? This devil has been coming out so much. Somebody just lurking around you, feeding you a bunch of BS. You better see through it with the Ace of Swords here and the Page of Swords. Spirit is trying to tell you, you know who's watching you, or you surely need to do what you need to do to figure it out. You better go pray and meditate and figure out who it is, and then figure out how you can protect yourself. For some of you, it's an earth sign, fire sign. It could be anybody, honestly. But I see here King of Pentacles and this devil. For some of you, it's definitely a Capricorn, or it's somebody who has just some heavy, heavy devilish energy within them. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, King of Wands, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, and I did see the King of Cups. So, I mean, it could be anybody. Ace of Swords is out here. It's air energy. It literally could be anyone. But for some of you, I don't know. I'm getting very heavy, like earth and fire energy. Somebody's chart could have a lot of earth and fire. I just heard Capricorn and Sag and Leo. Capricorn, Sag, and Leo. But again, it could be any sign. Pay attention to the energy, y'all. Like I said, I know I even wrote this stuff down as I was hearing it earlier. I think I discussed it all. Beware of giving into things because it's free. Beware of people reaching out to you for free things. Energy exchanges. I wrote here, it's in their eyes. Look at people in their eyes. Chain reaction and domino effect. Yeah. Certain things, if you take the bait to certain things, you're gonna see that everything from there is gonna go downhill. Some of you need to be mindful. Start thinking about people in your past, and I mean, you may have to think back 5-10 years from today. Like, go all the way back and try to think, okay, when did certain like crazy stuff start happening in my life? It could have been 3 years ago when a person did your hair. That person could have had some type of energy or something on them that has been around you for years. Person cut your hair, colored your hair. You could have planned a party with somebody. It could have been anything. It could have been a coworker that you used to work with. Somebody that you met online and you went on a few dates with. You just never know. Because you have to think sometimes, when people start to think about you, I just told my friend this. You'll be surprised how, like in our phones, practically every social media app keeps memories. Google Photos keeps memories. You'll be surprised how your picture or something may pop up on somebody's phone from something that happened 5 years ago, from a person that hates you now because you walked away from them. Now all of a sudden they're thinking about you and thinking to themselves, wow, my life surely could have been different had I not done XYZ to this person. Now every single day they wake up and they're hating you. You're sensing that energy. Some of these people from your past, now the mental state that they're in is not good at all. You may have thought they was crazy back in the day. They're batshit crazy now. Some people, y'all, they don't feel like they have anything to live for. So sacrificing you means nothing. And you know what's so crazy? there's if you know, right here, there's a gnat right here. For some of you, if you have like gnats or just some type of annoying insect or anything around you, pay attention to it. Full moon is coming. I was removing blockages, return to sender. I think that everybody needs to be doing every bit of that. Really, really use this full moon energy that's coming. For cleansing and protection. But I'm telling y'all, it's something out here on the loose and on the rise right now. Several different things. But I just, for people in my soul tribe, I just want y'all, please be safe, because like I said, we can't forever live in a bubble. The whole point is to learn how to be discerning, especially those of you who are very spiritual, and those of you also who are leaders. You have to learn how to be discerning, because when you're out in the world, you will be amongst angels and demons. Can you discern between the two? I tell you that all the time. Intuition is great, but intuition without discernment, in my opinion, is almost useless. Your intuition can guide you a lot, but if you don't know what steps of action to take once you get there with discernment, then you're lost. So, like I said, you guys, I know this is a lengthy video. I try to be relatable, especially because I, haven't started doing live videos or whatever, but just pay attention. I don't know, maybe the meeting somebody in the store, or like I said, for some of you, it could have something to do with some kind of service that's being provided to you. But it's not always the people that surround you. Sometimes you need to pay attention to the people that may be around them. It's not always the people here in the present. Sometimes it's people from the past. Again, open up your mind, expand your mind. Look at the bigger picture. Everything is not as it seems right now. That's the reason why so many of these dark forces are winning, because so many people are confused. Or really just getting super confused. Like I said, the enemy is winning over a lot of people who are not taking the time to really get grounded and make head over heart decisions and block things out. Again, I have to say this, especially for the people who are out here who are in some type of line of work where you meet a lot of different people, or just protect your energy. And those of you who are dating, I get it. I mean, I've been single for a long time, but every single person that you meet does not mean you well. I don't care how they look or what they say. Y'all, let's be honest. Every narcissist that you meet, they start off really, really amazing, right? If you pay attention to the signs, the symbols, the synchronicities, and the patterns, you really shouldn't be led astray, because they all do the same stuff. That's why I've been saying so long, I'm not concerned about doing so many love readings on my channel. People need to be guided within so that they understand what's happening within themselves, that they keep allowing certain people to come into their space, into their lives, because now the types of people that are coming around, like haunting like people of light and love, like prey. You don't have time anymore to make mistakes about the people that you let in your life. That one person you give the benefit of the doubt literally can ruin you, hurt you, kill you. And that's what a lot of these people's intent is. So, I don't know, you guys. Heavy reading, many messages. I feel like I could talk about this all day, but hopefully it helps someone. People keep sending me different like articles of things that are happening, like, you said this, and I'm like, yeah, you know, but I want you guys to be more aware so that these terrible cases that we're hearing about will, you know, decrease. So I love you guys very much. Make sure that you go within, use your intuition and your discernment so that you never go without. If you are interested in booking a personal reading with me, or if you would like to leave a tip or donation to support the channel, all of that information can be found in the description box below. And yeah, I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.